Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing and breaking down a trade that we took together on a live stream today, telling you exactly how we framed up the trade, managed it all the way down to the take profit, and give you an insight into exactly how I trade. So first and foremost, we're taking a look at NQ on the 1 minute time frame, and there's three main components that go into making this strategy. Number one, where is the higher time frame liquidity? Number two, what is our entry? And number three, where do we exit the trade? So for the first component, we're going to have to come up to the 15-minute time frame. And this lets us see exactly where the areas of liquidity are. Now, this has gone a little bit too forward because that was our liquidity. So if we play it back, we can see that right here, we've got this prominent high, which is literally screaming to us, I am liquidity, right? Because not only do we have that sitting there, but then we've also got this trend line liquidity that is sat there as well. Now, on top of that, just underneath us, we've got the London lows, and that also is going to be a key area of liquidity because that is where the lowest point of the London session was actually created. So we've got that. Now we drop down to the 5 minute time frame, and again what we can start to identify is that we've got this low right here, and if we play price forwards, we've got another low which is sat right there. So we've got multiple areas of liquidity that we can look to target. So going a bit ahead of ourselves, coming back to step one, which is going to be understanding our areas of liquidity. So now that we've got that, we can then drop down to our execution time frame. And when we come down to the 1 minute, this is where we're going to sit and wait for any of those liquidity points to get swept. So if I play price forward, what we can see is that price then reaches for the liquidity that we had above us and it takes everything out. So once it does that, we're now waiting for component number two, which is going to be our entry. So if we take a look at order flow right now, we are heavily bullish, right? So in order for us to continue bullish, what we want to anticipate to see is after we put in a higher high, we want to see a higher low and then a continuation higher, right? Simple market structure. So what we can identify is that we've got this fair value gap right here, which price actually respected, right? We respected it and then we continued to climb higher. So that seems pretty good. Price is still very bullish. Just below that, we've got another fair value gap right here. So if we are going to continue bullish, what we want to see is a retrace into either one of these areas of inefficiency and then a continuation higher. If we see that, then we know price is going to continue higher. But for our entry criteria, what we want to see is these areas get completely disrespected. And what I mean by that is I want to see price blast straight through them, telling us that the bulls are no longer in control, but the bears have now stepped in. And if I play price forward, what we can see is we get exactly that. Price absolutely just blast straight through this inefficiency and this inefficiency. And it tells us that the sellers have now stepped in. The sellers are now taking control. So now that we've got component number two, we're simply going to take our entry at the open of that fair value gap. We're going to put our stops just above the high. And now, where do we target? So that is component number three. Where do we actually exit this position? Do we exit here, here, here? Well, on the higher time frame, what we identified was that we've got a key area of liquidity right here, which was the low that was created on its way up. Right. So initially we can go ahead and target this as our first target. And then if we look to the left, we've obviously got this low, then we've got the London low. So there's a whole bunch of areas that price can actually travel to, but we always want to play it safe when we're going counter trend. So we're going to take the very first area of liquidity as our initial targets. And that is it. That is all three components: liquidity, entry, exit. So now that all of that is done, we can now play price forward. And what do we see happens? Price again induces liquidity. And what I mean by that is it creates liquidity in the form of this upwards channel, right? And this is where retail traders are now going to be looking to buy, sell, sell. And then we've got a whole bunch of orders sitting above, a whole bunch of orders sitting below. So what price is doing is it's inducing early buyers and early sellers into this market. So then what it's going to do is it's going to whipsaw to the upside, giving us an entry, taking out everybody who was trying to short from there. And then it's going to drop lower, taking out everybody who was trying to buy from there, right? So that is what we anticipate to see. And does that happen? Well, exactly as I said, that is what happens, right? Price comes up, takes out all of those early buyers and early sellers that were trying to get into this market, taps us in, and then it runs straight to our take profit. And this isn't a trade that I'm just playing in replay mode, because I'm going to put on the screen right there. This was actually taken live on stream today. So everybody in the group was able to take this trade with me, and we watched this trade play out. We anticipated it, we entered it, and we managed it all the way to take profit. So it's nice and simple. All you really have to do is understand those three components that I just told you about. If anything that I've said in this video sounds foreign to you, or you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can click that link down in the description to actually book in an audit call with me. I'm going to see exactly where you are in your current trading journey, and we're going to build a plan together for you to make sure that we can get you to a consistently profitable stage before the end of this year. Or if you just want to come and watch the live streams with me on a daily, go ahead, click that link down in the description to become part of the community so that you can come and trade live with me every single day. But that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But on that note, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.